Hey guys, it's me, my face, and some quarantine chic. No beverage yet today because I'm waiting for pizza to come, and when pizza comes there will be beer, and Weight Watchers is going to start emailing me and say, I'm not entirely sure you understand the concept of Weight Watchers. I know that none of you particularly care what I look like, but I do apologize for being somewhat, well, let's use the word slovenly today. It's a day. It's a day. It's been a week. It's been like a month. It's 70 degrees here today, which is awesome, except my hair has decided that it's like, oh, 70 degrees. I remember what frizzy's like. Yes, there it is. There's no talking to it. I don't feel like fooling around with real clothes. Just a stressful day. Just get through this. This is May the 2nd, so yesterday started Mania, or Quarantania, depending on what it is you're up to. Stay tuned. You did pick the project that I plan on working on all through the month of May, so we will reveal that in a minute. If you're new here, my name is Andrea. This is a channel about cross-stitching, mental health, beer, cats, being judgmental. I cover all the bases. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back. Let's jump right into the stitching. I did manage to get a little bit done this week. First thing that I worked on is my Prairie Schooler. This is Misfortune. And I got a good amount of her head done and a little bit of her shoulder. Slow. This one's slow going, and I'm not sure. I kind of know why. I don't feel like I'm picking this up as often as I was picking up the other Prairie Schoolers. And I think it's because I'm trying to work on more different things in a week. So I'm just not putting as much time into it. But it's still coming along swimmingly. The next thing that I worked on that you haven't seen in a very long time is Bringing Home the Tree. This is from Holt. And yes, I know it's not my usual thing. This is going to be a gift. Let me see what you can see. So basically, last night, watching like marathon Dead Files, I got the whole tree done and the start of the station wagon. Those snowflakes, those are no joke. I spent more time doing the snowflakes than I have done doing the tree. Seriously. I will say that my back is starting to look better. As far as at least the Andrea words, snowflakes go. I have been watching, I think you all know, I have been watching Gary and Vonna like it's my job, and they do a lot of pin stitches, and I've kind of avoided them just because I didn't quite get why they were better, but they do leave less schmutz on the back of your project. It never quite occurred to me that you don't have to put the pin stitch under your first stitch. So like when I finished this first green triangle, I ended with a pin stitch in where the second triangle is going to start, or not even in where it would cover. So then when I did the second triangle, also started with a pin stitch that wasn't my first stitch, that whole second triangle just goes right over those stitches. And you can't see them from the front, and you can barely see them from the back, and I am enjoying that. So I learned a thing. Go me! I also can't wait for this to be done, because I swear to God, that little bit of red that I've done took like an hour. That's way longer than a stripe of red should ever take. The next thing that I worked on is everybody's favorite, Death by Cross Stitch. I put it back on the big scroll bars. Look at this thing. You hold this thing up like this, that's impressive. This looks better to me than it did in the Q-Snap. This makes me want to work on this more, I think. We'll find out. So what I worked on, and apologies because I can't see, is I got most of around this Pegasus done. And I brought the borders down here and I filled in a little more here. Hoping you can see. But yeah, I am feeling better about working on this because I'm not all over the place. I'm just going to be working in straight bands across. I should do this for my thumbnail. And, you know, not skipping. When I was skipping around, I never knew what I had finished. So now this maybe is going to be a little easier to just move up the scroll frame and keep working back and forth left to right. Because I have this loaded into Pattern Keeper, which is great for something like this because it takes the page breaks out. So I can literally just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't show you where the back stitching is. So I still need to go back to the PDF and figure out all the back stitching before I move on. The last project I worked on is also the project that I'm going to be working on for all of Quarantania. This is the Haunted Mansion. It won! Naturally, I had every intention of writing down the rankings of all the other projects, but I didn't. So you're probably looking at them like over here or something. But I did manage to get a little more done. I got the little mad scientist done and his shelf. So I am going to be working on this every time I stitch, all through May. I guess the deal I'm kind of making with myself is every time I sit to stitch, I'm going to stitch on this, at least a half hour. After the half hour is done, if I am just cannot anymore, I can pick another project. It's my life. It's my life, and I will pick the things. But this is the thing that's going to get the most attention. It's going to get attention every time I stitch. And hopefully I can increase the number of times I stitch per week so that I really get a lot done on it. I was pretty surprised. I mean, I think this only won by 2 votes, but I really thought it was going to be either Templar Prophecy or Death by Cross Stitch, or even Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I figured those were kind of the big projects that people would vote on, but I'm really happy it's this because it's so cute and there were so many little things to do. It's easy to make a little goal and say, I'm just going to finish the mad scientist. I'm just going to finish the little monster, and keep myself motivated. Once I get to that moon, all bets are off. I have no idea how motivated I will be to do that. So that is it. That is all the stitching that I have done this week. I made some decent progress, especially on bringing home the tree. I don't want to leave that. It's tempting for me to leave that because it's a gift. And, oh no, it'll be fine. Oh no, I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm going to leave it. It will get to be Christmas and I will have, you know, all the snowflakes left to do. I don't want to do all those snowflakes. Not all at once. So I'd rather get it done now and then I can just leisurely get it framed, you know, when the world opens up again. Speaking of our lives in quarantine, I did have a little bit of haul this week. As you can see, I have a sassy new quarantine style head wrap, but it is also can double as a mask. I'm watching the cat. No. Anyway, because it's just a big stretchy tube. So here's the one I bought is an 8-pack, and I am going to, this is not even being subtle, I am linking it below to my Amazon affiliate link because, again, why would I have looked up the price ahead of time? You're seeing it somewhere here. I think I got 8 of these, different patterns. I think there's 3 black in there, but they also come in different mixed packs. And they're literally just stretchy tubes. So, you know, any other time, like if you were out bike riding or something like that and just wanted to keep like the bugs out of your teeth, or I don't know what you active people get up to, but you know, you would just wear it over your face and down around your neck. Obviously you can wear it to keep your hair back, but you could also, I just want to kind of, alone, I do not think, like I would not wear this in the emergency room. I will definitely wear this at the Stop and Shop. But if you double it up, it'll be a decent enough mask. And doubled up, there's a pocket. You could put a filter in there if you wanted to. So I think these were a really great choice. I gave one to Mark because he's not happy at all about having to wear a mask. So I figured this would be a little, they're a little cooler. They're just a little cooler. Again, it's for grocery shopping. It's for, hitting the CVS. It's certainly not for, if you're working in a medical facility or something like that. These are a no. But those of us who are self-isolating and quarantining and only going out when we have to, I think these are a yes. Other than that, I do not have a whole lot else to talk about this week. My depression is bad. It's real bad. I've been not doing well. I've been sleeping a lot. And by a lot, I mean I slept from 4 in the afternoon until 10 o'clock last night. And then I was up until 3 in the morning. And then I slept again until noon. So a lot of sleep. This week I'm not winning. But next week I'll win. This week I'm going to eat some pizza. I'm going to have a beer. Maybe watch some ghosty shows. I'm going to edit a video. And we'll see how it goes. But I do appreciate all the people who have reached out to me. I appreciate the people. There's a nice couple on Instagram that reached out to me and said, we would love to do like a video chat stitching night. I know you have responded to my message. I can't bring myself to read it. That's the point I'm at. I have some emails from people that I know you're there. I can't read your messages yet. I just can't. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to. But I thank you for not forgetting about me and not giving up on me. I appreciate that. That's about all I have for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes and even your dislikes. And thank you so much for your comments. I appreciate them and I read every single one of them. Be safe, wear a mask, and I'll talk to you soon.